What's up, guys? It's MB Boxing. I just finished up watching Shakur Stevenson versus Shuichiro Yoshino, and this was a 12-rounder for the WBC Lightweight World Title Eliminator, and this fight was Saturday, April 8th from the Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey, and this fight was broadcasted on ESPN, ESPN Plus, or on the ESPN app. And in this fight, Shakur Stevenson was able to get a 6-round dominant stoppage victory over Shuichiro Yoshino. So leading up to the stoppage, this bout scored 50-43 in favor of Shakur Stevenson. So just to break this fight down round by round, the first round was pretty much a feel-out round. Not really much happened, but Shakur Stevenson was controlling the pace a bit, had the better body language. Both of them didn't really land much, so I edged it to Shakur Stevenson. I thought he controlled the pace of the fight, even though both of them didn't really do much at all. But then in the second round, I definitely gave that one to Shakur Stevenson. I mean, you had to. It was a 10-8 round. Shakur Stevenson scored a knockdown. He landed a perfectly placed left hand on sort of like the side of the head, almost like the cheek area of Yoshino that dropped him down to the canvas. Then in the third round, Shakur Stevenson was picking and placing his shots far better. Then in the fourth, Yoshino was down again, this time with a combination that ended with a big right hook that sent him down to the canvas. The fifth round, Shakur Stevenson was landing nice shots on Yoshino, combinations, left, rights. I mean, he was dominating the fight. Then in the sixth round, after more of an accumulation of shots from Shakur Stevenson, the referee stepped in and waved it off. So, I mean, yeah, Shakur Stevenson in his first fight at 135 pounds, he did what he had to do, got the dominant stoppage win over Yoshino, and Yoshino was a solid fighter going into this fight. Definitely a top 15 lightweight contender, but you got to remember there is an eliminator on the line in this fight, so that goes into question what is next for Shakur Stevenson. Still undefeated. I believe he's now 20-0 with 10 knockouts. This was an eliminator, and obviously Shakur Stevenson is a top-ranked fighter, and the big fight coming up in the lightweight division on Top Rank is, as most of you guys know, Devin Haney and Vasyl Lomachenko. So we might be able to see Shakur Stevenson getting a bite at the apple in terms of getting a shot at the Lightweight World Championship, or the undisputed Lightweight World Championship, as he might be able to face the winner of Lomachenko and Haney. If Haney wins, I definitely think it's going to happen. If Lomachenko does, I think we might have to see like a rematch and a trilogy and all that with Lomachenko and Haney. But yeah, but that's definitely the main thing that could be next for Stevenson. It's definitely that fight with either Lomachenko or Haney, or we could definitely see Shakur Stevenson pick up yet another big win at 135 pounds, this time against a fighter who's an established top 10 contender, maybe even top 5, somewhere around there, like a really big fight for him that could be next. If it's not either Haney or Lomachenko. But as for Shuichiro Yoshino, losing here for the first time in his career, I mean, he fought one of the top 10 to top 15 best pound-for-pound fighters in the world in Shakur Stevenson. Got dominated. I mean, it's not a really bad loss because he was expected to lose like this, but it's a tough loss, obviously, for him, getting stopped and dominated for the first time like this in his career. So I think he's going to go back to Japan, take on some decent level fighters, and keep building up his name there before maybe getting called up again for another opportunity on the big stage on one of these main promotions. So overall, Shakur Stevenson drops Shuichiro Yoshino twice, ultimately stopping him in the 6th round to remain undefeated and to win the WBC Lightweight World Title Eliminator. And yeah, that's really it. I'm MB Boxing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.